let's get started then. Lauren, fire away.
Okay.
This is a meeting of the Township Committee for May 20th, 2021. Adequate notice of this meeting is provided to the public and the press and posted in the municipal building in accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-6. This notice was published in the Asbury Park Press on January 7th. The meeting is open to the public, and the public is welcome to participate using the Cisco WebEx app by either phone, which is audio only, or computer, which will be audio visual. The meeting ID or password is 132-398-8339. If choosing to call in, the phone number is 408-418-9388. All participants will be muted upon entry, but may participate by using the *3 key if participating by phone to raise your hand to speak, or you may participate by clicking the appropriate raise hand WebEx video button to be recognized via computer. This meeting is viewable and recorded on Town Hall Streams at https://townhallstreams.com.
Thanks very much. Can we have a roll call, please?
Mayor Coles,
Here.
Deputy Mayor Miller,
Here.
Committeeman Lichtenstein,
Here.
Committeeman Ackerman,
Here.
Committeeman D'Elia.
Here.
Also present are Township Attorney Stephen Seacare, Harold Hensel, and Business Administrator Patrick Donnelly.
Okay, thanks very much. Let's all rise for a salute to the flag. Jason, you want to set it up?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, before we go to the prayer, I'd just like everybody to take a brief moment of silence to remember Lorraine Franklin. Lorraine's John Franklin's wife, was very instrumental in a lot of things that happened in this town over the past 50 or 60 years. She passed away last weekend. Thank you. Lauren, a quick prayer.
Heavenly Father, we pause to give you our thanks for thy many blessings. We ask thy blessings upon this Township Committee and all those in authority so that they may serve the people. We ask for your blessings on all those who continue to suffer from the COVID-19 pandemic. All this we ask in thy name. Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
Can I have a motion to approve the minutes of May 6th?
Move by Mike.
Move Mike,
Second, Mayor.
Second by Isaac.
second by Mayor. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
Aye.
Motion carries. All right. Is there anything anybody would like removed from the consent agenda? If not, can I have a motion and a second for the consent agenda?
Motion, Menasha.
Moved by Minash,
Second, Isaac.
second by Isaac. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Ackerman,
Yes.
Committeeman D'Elia,
Yes.
Committeeman Lichtenstein,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Miller,
Yes.
Mayor Coles.
Yes.
Motion carries to adopt consent agenda.
Okay. Ordinances for first reading?
The first ordinance we have is ordinance 2021-36, an ordinance of the Township of Lakewood, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the conveyance and execution of a deed of fee simple interest for Block 190, Lot 154 to the County of Ocean for road widening purposes. This property is located on the southwest corner of East Ocean County Line Road and Ridge Avenue.
Do I have a motion in a second?
So made,
Motion by
Menasha.
Mike.
Moved by Minash, second by Mike. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Ackerman,
Yes.
Committeeman D'Elia,
Yes.
Committeeman Lichtenstein,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Miller,
Yes.
Mayor Coles.
Yes.
Motion carries to introduce ordinance 2021-36 with a public hearing to be held on June 17th, 2021. The next ordinance is ordinance 2021-37, an ordinance of the Township of Lakewood, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, amending and supplementing Chapter 2 entitled Administration of the Revised General Ordinances of the Township of Lakewood, specifically Section 2-76, which is fees for miscellaneous services and copies of public documents.
All right. Can I have a motion and a second?
Motion, Menasha.
Moved by Minash,
Second, Isaac.
second by Isaac. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Ackerman,
Yes.
Committeeman Delia,
Yes.
Committeeman Lichtenstein,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Miller,
Yes.
Mayor Coles.
Yes.
Motion carries to introduce ordinance 2021-37 with the public hearing to be held on June 17th, 2021.
Okay, ordinances for second reading?
The first ordinance we have for second reading is ordinance 2021-31, which is an ordinance of the Township of Lakewood, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, changing the name of a portion of Lakewood's Pine Boulevard to Arcadia Avenue pursuant to and in accordance with NJSA 40:69-1, Section K et sec.
Is there anybody online who would like to be heard on this ordinance only? Seeing nobody, I just received an email. I wanted to know if you were planning on notifying your police dispatchers regarding the street name change. A short while ago, you changed Parkview to Curious Sands Avenue. A couple weeks later, there was a fire alarm call on that block. The dispatchers and fire department did not know that the street name was changed. All your hard work in changing street names so emergency responders will not get easily confused goes right down the drain if you do not notify your dispatchers and emergency services about the name change. Thanks, Shlomo Klein, 8th Street. We do make it a point to make sure that we notify everybody. I will ask Mr. Donnelly to check with the chief tomorrow morning to find out, if he can, what happened on this Parkview to Curious Sands issue, and to make sure that everybody is aware of the change for today from Lakewood Pine Boulevard to Arcadia.
Not a problem.
All right, there's nothing else on that particular ordinance, so I will close the public hearing on that. Can I have a motion and a second?
Motion Menasha?
Moved by Minash,
Second Isaac.
Second, Mike.
second by Isaac. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Ackerman,
Yes.
Committeeman Delia,
Yes.
Committeeman Lichtenstein,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Miller,
Yes.
Mayor Coles.
Yes.
Motion carries to adopt ordinance 2021-31. The next ordinance on for second reading and public hearing is ordinance 2021-33, an ordinance of the Township of Lakewood, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, amending and supplementing Chapter 11 entitled Traffic of the Revised General Ordinances of the Township of Lakewood, specifically Section 11-10, which is stopping or standing on Paco Way.
Is there anybody online who would like to be heard on this ordinance? Seeing nobody, I will check the email. There are no emails available for this, so I will close the public hearing. Can I have a motion and a second?
Motion Menasha?
Second by Mike.
Moved by Minash, second by Mike. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Ackerman,
Yes.
Committeeman Delia,
Yes.
Committeeman Lichtenstein,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Miller,
Yes.
Mayor Coles.
Yes.
Motion carries to adopt ordinance 2021-33. Our final ordinance for this evening is ordinance 2021-35, an ordinance of the Township of Lakewood, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, pursuant to NJSA 48:21-1 et sec, granting an abatement of local property taxes to 1220 Paco Way LLC for facilities located at block 1160.04, lot 49, and authorizing the mayor and his designee and the township clerk to execute any and all documents necessary and proper to enter into a tax abatement agreement.
Okay, before I open the meeting, I did receive a letter from Sudler Companies, who are the owners of this project. The project at 1220 Paco Way is a speculative project offering business owners and tenants a state-of-the-art facility with high-bay features unique to the Lakewood market. The project is an industrial structure with commercial appeal. Owner has a lease agreement in place with Renaissance, a Lakewood-based pharma company expanding its operations and employment in Lakewood. Renaissance currently employs over 550 people. The 1220 Paco Way facility will seat initially 50 more, with growth projections of an additional 32 to 36 jobs, in addition to the multi-use tenants that come in. So with that, is there anybody online who would like to be heard on this ordinance? Seeing no one, just check on the email. There are no emails about this, so I will close the public hearing. Can I have a motion and a second?
Motion by Mike.
Motion Menasha?
Moved by Mike, second by Minash. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Ackerman,
Yes.
Committeeman Delia,
Yes.
Committeeman Lichtenstein,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Miller,
Yes.
Mayor Coles.
Yes.
Motion carries to adopt ordinance 2021-35.
Okay, can I have a motion to approve the bill list of May 19th?
So made, Menasha?
Moved by Minash,
Second, Isaac.
second by Isaac. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Ackerman,
Yes.
Committeeman Delia,
yes,
Committeeman Lichtenstein,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Miller,
Yes.
Mayor Coles.
Yes.
Motion carries to approve bill list.
Okay, I'm going to open the meeting to the public. Is there anybody online who would like to be heard or seen? Seeing nobody, I'm going to move on to pre-meeting comments. Per the governor's order, when we get multiple emails about a particular topic, we are allowed to summarize them. In this case, I received 4 emails earlier today and this week about the Kaporis. Nikki Lynn indicated she was involved in animal rescue in the vegan community for 25 years. Ms. Lynn expressed her opposition to the practice of Kaporis using chickens. Ms. Lynn expressed her belief that it was unsanitary and cruel to the chickens and requested that coins be used rather than chickens for the Kaporis ritual. John Bell of Sun City, Florida, formerly of Toms River, stated request that coins be used instead of chickens for Kaporis. Mr. Bell expressed his belief that he is against animal cruelty, as are we all. Mr. Bell expressed his dissatisfaction with the treatment of chickens at Kaporis and expressed support for the use of coins. Liz Tarzia of Belmead. Ms. Tarzia expressed her dissatisfaction with the treatment of chickens during Kaporis. She indicated she believed that the treatment of chickens was a violation of New Jersey statutes and indicated her desire for coins to be used rather than chickens. Michelle Brandenburg stated that she represented a group concerned about the Kaporis ritual, holiday ritual, indicated her group asserts that the health risks outweigh any religious rights. She questioned the conditions that chickens were kept and disposal of their waste on public streets. All I can say is that I think everybody who's on the meeting here today has expressed publicly, they agree that coins would much rather be used, and we will continue to express our concerns and our hope that people spread that use rather than continue with the live animals. I also received an email from Zippy Weinberger, who asked that we go to twice a week garbage collection and weekly street sweeping. Unfortunately, at this time, that's an impossibility, but Lakewood Township currently offers more for our residents as far as public works pickup, bulk pickup, leaf pickup, brush pickup, than almost any town around us. While we always continue to look to do better, we really can't consider a twice weekly pickup at this point in time. We did receive 2 emails that came in just now, so I will read those. This is from Jennifer Cohen. I'm a resident of Union County, New Jersey. The statement is regarding the annual Kaporis ritual that is performed on chickens just before Yom Kippur. I have witnessed myself how this religious sacrifice is performed in the events leading up to the bird sacrifice. Throughout the ritual, the screams for mercy from helpless chickens are nightmarish as the birds are lifted by their fragile wings and swung over somebody's head as the birds cry out in pain. Oftentimes their wings breaking. This is equivalent to a person being forcefully lifted up and having their arms break. After the birds' necks are sliced, they are thrown into garbage and sometimes the cages left over decomposed parts. How can myself or any compassionate individual ignore this unnecessary suffering? Thankfully, there are alternative methods for Kaporis that do not rely on the suffering of sentient beings. As a vegan, I am firmly against all unnecessary acts of suffering, and I fight for all forms of abuse and oppression in which animals are exploited unnecessarily. I think you mean you fight against all forms of abuse. I implore the township to consider prohibiting all unnecessary, outdated religious sacrifices. Respectfully, Jennifer Cohen. Finally, from Shlomo Stein, since this is an open comment, I can take a second comment. When will Vermont Avenue be opened? We're hopefully within the next week or so. One of the concerns about Vermont right now is that it's only going to be one-way traffic until the state allows us to make improvements to the intersection so that cars can travel south on it to Route 70. I know they're finalizing some paving and some striping, and hopefully within the next week or so that'll be open. When will Vine Street get bid out? Pat, do we have any updated information on the Vine project?
Yes, we're still looking at late spring, early summer for the bid, and hopefully construction would be the end of summer.
Okay, so hopefully we'll have that bid out and constructed before the fall. Thank you for your comments. There are no other emails. I'll go one more time. Is there anybody online who'd like to be heard? Seeing nobody, I will close the public comment. Are there any committee members' comments? Don't all jump on at once. All right, seeing no comments from committee members. Steve?
Motion to adjourn?
Yep, do we need a closed session?
No, we're getting close. I spoke to the SOA lawyer today for the first time, actually, and we're getting pretty close. So by next meeting, I'm hoping to have something for you with the SOA contract, but nothing tonight, thanks.
Okay, in that case, I'll take Menashe's premature movement to adjourn. Is there a second?
I'll second Isaac.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay. We are adjourned. Thank you all very much. Sorry about
Thanks,
the
everybody.
beginning of the meeting.
Thanks, everybody. Be
See
safe.
you all soon.
You.
Stay safe.
Good night.
You too.